Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another great episode of The Good Word with yours truly, Mr. Frederick. Today, I have a very good, profound message for everyone out there. Okay, it just came to me out of the blue. But as in all my messages, they are very poignant and they make sense and it applies to someone. Some it doesn't. But for those who do resonate with it, just take it in, ponder on it for a minute. And today's message is, family, just be. It's the art of just being. Oftentimes in life, we are in pursuit of something. We're waiting for the next big thing. We're trying to obtain. We're trying to maintain. It's a lot of effort. It's always action. And more importantly, your mind is always in a sense of lack when you have that thought, like you need to add something, you need to complete something. But just take a second and follow me with this one, family. If you constantly just think of your hand, right? You have your hand, you're constantly reaching, you're constantly trying to clench onto something. Look at what that's doing. It's not allowing, yes, it's gripping something and bringing it into you, but look what it's not doing. It's not allowing something to come to you. Okay? So in order for something to come to you, you have to loosen that grip and you have to let go and see what you get then. And what I've found over the years, family, is that a lot of times when I was trying to make something happen, make something work, it would just not work, okay? Because it seems like it's to no avail. I mean, I'm trying to make it work, trying to get this, and it just keeps slipping out of my hand. I keep avoiding it. Can't hold on to it. But when I would let go and let God, as they say, okay, let go and let God, and just concentrate on being in my own energy and what I'm doing at that moment. Not, oh, I need to get this. Oh, I need to get that done. Just take a step back and sit in your own energy, where you're at now, currently, how you feel, how you are gracious, how you appreciate what you have. How can you ever truly see and understand that if you're always in a mindset of I need to obtain, which is another way of saying I'm lacking something? How can you do both? It's very difficult to do both. You're almost either in a state of motion and trying to obtain, or you're fulfilled. It's just like eating food. Oh, I'm hungry. I need to eat. Okay, so you go eat. What happens after that? You get the serotonin sets in. You had satisfaction. You've eaten. You're digesting your food. It's a whole different energy that you're in. You're not in a sense of lack. You're full. You don't want any more food. So what if I was to tell you, family, that being in that state without even pursuing the food, it's like when you diet. You know you might want a certain amount of calories, but you tell yourself, I don't need those calories right now. What happens after a while? It becomes fasting. Chemicals kick in, and now your body can sustain without those calories. That's the same state of being I'm talking about, family. It's being fulfilled without pursuit, without obtaining, without maintaining, just letting things happen. Because guess what? They're going to happen anyway. They're going to happen anyway, whether you like it or not. You can sit back and think that you have control over everything, that you have it all put together, that you know what's going to happen. You can anticipate, I'm about to get this, I'm about to do this. And guess what? Out of nowhere, life happens. None of that happens that you thought was going to happen. Life happens. And you're taken aback. You're shocked. How did that happen? It's the same energy that allows you to obtain what you want and things that go your way. Is the same energy for things that go this way or that way. But when you're in a state of just being, you understand that not only are you taking that energy back and putting it into yourself, you've gained a new appreciation for what you have. And you're not in a state of lack. That puts you in a whole different energy. And what happens to that energy? Now you're fulfilled. Now you're full. Now energy doesn't die. Now you can do something else with that. You can transmute that energy. You can become creative. You can get thoughts. Think of artists. A lot of times their best works are when they go off somewhere into isolation, solitude. They get creative. They come up with their best ideas. Out of their norm, out of the rat race, away from society. How does that happen? You become your best when you're away from what you want, what you desire, what you're accustomed to. It's energy, family. And in this Western culture, we're taught to always be in pursuit. Not enough. You get this car, it's not big enough. You think it's your dream car. Someone else rolls up next to you and you say, wow, I didn't get that edition. Mine doesn't have that sunroof. Mine doesn't have this. I don't have those wheels. I can't fit 8 passengers in my vehicle. You get a house. Wow. My house was great until I saw my neighbors, until I saw my relatives or my whoever. Comparison it's a thief of joy. So when we understand that all we really have is what we have, family. If you don't have it, you don't have it. And it's nothing wrong with that. But it's to be in a state of appreciation to what you do have and what comes about from that. Because it's all relative. So when you're in a state of just being, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the ultimate peace. You're fine with what you got. Because when you start to get down that path of constantly pursuing, never being enough, how does your body, how does your mind, how does your spirit ever calm down? How do you develop osmosis? How does these things happen if you are constantly trying to get something and never okay with where you're at, what you have? Just you. A lot of people get in relationships. I need someone to complete me. I need this woman, this man to make me feel whole. Why aren't you whole by yourself? Why aren't you whole by yourself? How does that person make you whole? How does another person, another energy, another mind come into your life and make you something that you're not already? The only way is your mind. Your mind is telling you where you're at is not enough. Where you're at, what you have is not enough. And so I say today, family, you need to reset. Reset. It's not going to happen overnight. But like everything, you take it one step at a time, one day at a time. And you begin to develop that calmness within yourself, that peace within yourself, that joy, that appreciation, that gratitude, that creativity, that comfort that only you can give you. No one else, no thing, no vacation, no job, no accomplishment. Because whatever you get, it's always something better. It's always something more. that you can get. So family, when are we going to just sit back and just be and fully enjoy what we have, who we are, where we're at? Because society's going to tell you the opposite. Advertisers are going to say you need to get this new product, this new whatever program, this new clothing. But a wise man, a woman will tell you, you already have everything you need. And anything that comes in is truly supposed to be there. Because you weren't pursuing it. It came to you. It came to you, so you know it's there. But when you're constantly pursuing something, how do you know it's meant for you? You don't. Because it knows you wanted it. And that's how a lot of people end up miserable, end up manipulated, taken advantage of, because they never develop that ability to be at peace and to feel whole on their own, by themselves, with what they have. No one dictates your satisfaction and your peace, your level of appreciation for what you have. No one dictates that but you. So family, just try to be at peace with what you have. Don't let any outside influences dictate that level of confidence, that level of fulfillment for you, because it's not you. It's foreign, has a different culture, has a different understanding than you do. You've been with you longer than anybody. So how in the world can someone that has not been with you come into your life and tell you that you don't have what you need until they get there or until that gets there? They can't. You know you better than anyone. So don't fall into that trap, family. Think you'll find that not only will you be more abundant, not being in that state of lack, more fulfilled, you'll find that you'll attract better things. You'll truly be magnetic at that point, because you know when it comes to you, it's supposed to be there. So just find peace, love, and happiness in what you have, family. That's my message today. Enjoy your life the way it is. It's 20 degrees outside, but guess what? 4 months later, 5 months later, it's going to be 100 degrees outside. And we're going to say, wow, I want that cold back. Maybe not so cold, but I don't want 100-degree weather. So appreciate the cold right now. It's all in your mind. It's all in what you tell yourself. And how can you ever really communicate with yourself if you're always in a state of pursuit? Can't. So learn to sit, breathe, and enjoy. Remember, family, love what you do and do what you love. It's a prophetic message from Mr. Frederick today. And I'm on TikTok as well, family. So check me out on TikTok. A lot of you guys like TikTok, and I'm enjoying it myself. So I plan on doing some lives as well. You guys can check me out on TikTok. I'll start that sometime soon. So everyone enjoy, stay warm, and remember, just be. Love what you do what you love. Peace.